It'll have to be one. Asuna gets in. It has to take the 1v2. Paint shells clear a little bit of space, but John and Zach are going to swing.
What?
Space for John and Zach are going to swing.
What? He was fucking falling. None of these can't do anything to hold me besides just throw.
What is that?
For the next 24 hours, I decided to try out Asuna's sensitivity and see if it could make me feel the way he does in those insane clutches. Watching him pull off plays like that always leaves everyone in shock.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my.
I figured, why not give it a shot? Maybe his settings can help me improve my aim and finally get some of those godlike shots. I've been struggling to find a sensitivity that feels just right. So if this works, it might just be the key to leveling up my game. So let's find out if I can even come closer to pulling off something like that. So before jumping into a game, I had to try Asuna's settings first. My usually sensitivity is 0.3800 dpi and compared to Asuna's, it's way lower. He plays on 0.26 at 1400 dpi, which means his movements are extremely precise but also really fast. At first glance, this feels really fast compared to mine, but I figured if it works for him, maybe I can get used to it. I'm not sure if this will improve my aim or completely mess me up, but there's only one way to find out. Alright, deathmatch time. If I thought the range was hard, this was a whole different story. At first, I felt completely lost. My aim was flying everywhere and I couldn't hit a single shot. Every time I tried to flick, I either overflicked or just straight up missed. But after a few minutes, something weird started happening. My aim actually started feeling better. My flicks were still rough, but I was starting to hit some shots. Going into this game, I was feeling confident. I have high expectations. Look at my tracking is pretty good, to be honest. We're gonna have a good game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a good game. The sense felt good, and I thought maybe this wouldn't be too bad, but reality hit fast. At first, I was missing way too many shots. My flicks felt sloppy, and even when I was hitting enemies, the shots didn't feel clean. My aim was all over the place. Then, out of nowhere, I hit a crazy ace.
Out of charges. One enemy remaining.
Good job.
Holy sh! I almost whiffed the last shot. I swear to God, I almost whiffed the last shot, bro. But here's the thing. The last kill, I almost whiffed it completely. My micro adjustments were off because this sense was way higher than what I am used to. That's when I realized if I want to make this work, I need to focus more on crosshair placement and stop making big mouse movements. And here is the funny part. After the ace, one of my teammates asked about the sense. They even tried it themselves. And guess what? They approved it. After adapting, I managed to drop 27 kills, which felt pretty solid, but in the end, the enemy made a comeback and won the game. Unlucky, but honestly, this was a wild game to start with. That first game was a roller coaster, but now time has passed by and I need to step it up. I'm challenging myself to drop 35 kills and dominate the lobby to prove that this sense isn't just playable, but actually viable. No more excuses, no more sloppy flicks. This time, I'm locking in and going all out. Going into this game, I was feeling confident. The sense finally felt comfortable and I was locked in right from the start. I popped off, getting 4 kills early on. I felt like I was finally in control, and I pushed as hard as I could to stack up as many kills as possible before halftime. But then, the whiffs started. A few missed shots here, a couple of bad plays there, and before I knew it, I was stuck at 15 kills by halftime. That meant I needed 20 more kills in the second half to complete the challenge. No room for mistakes. It was all or nothing now, so I locked in. Every round, I was hunting for kills, taking risks and forcing fights. And then it happened, an ace.
Bring us side.
My ult ready.
That was the moment I knew I had a real shot at hitting 35 kills.
That was a crazy one. That was... I need reactions. I need reactions, guys.
Fast forward the final round. I was 3 kills away from completing the challenge. One good round and I would prove that Asuna's sens wasn't just playable, it was dominant, but I only got 1. The game ended and we won with me at 33 kills. So close, yet just short of the goal. And just to make things even harder, I checked the timer. Only 1 hour left, one last chance to clutch it up and finish this challenge. This was it, the final game. And knowing the timer was running out, I felt the pressure. I needed to lock in and drop 35 kills. But at the start, I was nervous. And it showed. I was making mistakes, missing shots I shouldn't have. I felt like the challenge was slipping away. But then, something clicked. I started hitting insane shots.
One enemy remaining.
And before I knew it, I clutched up.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
By halftime, I had 23 kills. That's when I knew I still had a chance. Second half, I went all in. Every round, every fight, I was pushing for those final kills. But then, the game ended. We won, but I was stuck at 30 kills. But here's the thing. Even though I didn't hit 35, my game score was through the roof. This sense turned me into a ranked demon. And honestly, dropping 30 kills in just 16 rounds is proof enough. This sense isn't just playable, it's legit. After 24 hours of using Asuna's sens, I have to say, I actually really like it. It feels smooth, fast, and honestly, I can see why he plays well with it. For now, I've been sticking with it and seeing how far I can push my aim. But here is the thing, I get bored way too fast, so don't be surprised if I end up trying more sensitivities in the future. Who knows, maybe I'll find something even better. For now though, this was a crazy experience.